welcome everyone. I am going to show you how the premium features of Zimension is going to look like because we have worked a lot on our costing model and how we are charging. Again, we are charging very, very, very low, and on the top of it, we are giving discounts to some, exclusive discounts to this community and a special discount to 10 people who can make who's going to make some really interesting projects on our platform. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll also show we have also added a lot of new templates, from our end, and some of the templates are complete games which you can just remix and publish yourself and boast about your game development skills. Right now we have all free templates, but sooner or later we will have some premium templates as well, which only again subscribed users gonna be able to use. And there's one good news also, like if you think you guys can also create some nice templates for Zimension, you are welcome. You are welcome to post some templates for free. Of course it is subject to evaluation, but if you feel like your template is so good that people, the paid people would want to use it, so yes, you can also make money from our platform, right? So that's another good news. So yeah, we are open for it. If you have some ideas for templates to create your game, then you're welcome. But I'm gonna start with something super simple. So I can either select from the blank template, but I would choose this one. Snow low poly. It goes well with this thing, and I can name it uh, Nikhil's Arcade Room Demo. Okay. See, so right now it's pretty white, so I'll just adjust the lighting a little bit. Okay, decrease the sun intensity, light, and even position of the sun. Okay, and maybe ground. Yeah. So yeah, there are like a lot of new grounds also which you can try. Uh, so we have, we have also added some shaders where there is waters and moving lava and those sort of things. So these are a couple of new features which a lot of you may have missed out. So just for matching of the theme, we'll keep the snow. So yeah, it's a simple platform. You can just drag and drop. You can add more items from the library. Okay, this is how you can create a game. And to test the environment, you have to press preview, and you can roam around and see like all the physics and everything works. Like a detailed tutorial is there on the YouTube, you can check it out, but I'm gonna cover some of the key aspects of the premium stuff, right? So whenever you see this icon, right, this means this particular feature is a premium feature. For example, I'll go straight up to the very valuable feature, which is exporting the game out. So you see this icon is still over here. So this suggests like if you want to export your game out of Zimension, like completely independent export out of Zimension, then you need to have a premium plan, right? So you can then upload your game to any web game hosting website like itch.io, Crazy Games, and whatnot. Like there are so many web publishing platforms out there, and you can also export the exe version of your game. So we have not tried yet, but maybe you'll be able to push your game to Steam or even itch.io, where user is able to download a zip file and then they can play the game completely offline and without in using a browser. But yeah, this is something super valuable. You can actually host your game on your own website or include the entire game into an iframe. There are a lot of ways to do that, but essentially it will extract the entire game, compile it into a web files, which will be completely independent of Zimension. Okay, so this is one of the super important feature in the premium tier. If you guys open it, you will see a red upgrade button over here, which will ask you to upgrade. And if you're a premium user, then wonderful. Also, a small perk you'll get in the grounds again. You will be able to have a bigger area, bigger space to create your game around. So, uh, like you can make a game with a space of around 2 kilometers, 2000 meters and all. Another is, yeah, using premium items, right? So right now the community is pretty new, but if you can see, in some of the, if you go to the library and if you go to the community section, you will find this green icons over here. So that means these models are the premium models. And once again, if you are a 3D artist, we are open for you to host your models into the community section, and you can also keep them as a community model. Sorry, premium models. So if just like Canva, it's similar to Canva. If more and more people are using your premium items, then you can earn some recurring revenue from our creators pool. And if you're not just sure, you can just list them for free. Your portfolio will be highlighted in the platform, and people can actually see who has made this particular object, right? So for example, let me add this. Yeah, by the way, we have also created this asset palette, which you can just directly drag and drop, just like you have a color palette. So let me add these two models into the asset palette. Okay. If I open this, you will see this asset palette, and I can literally drag and drop things here. You can see. Yeah, so speaking of premium feature, a lot of you must be wondering what is the use of AI, right? So first I'll take you to the screen. Okay, are you guys able to see the pricing screen now? Just tell me in the chat because I'm not able to get my, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So these whenever somebody buys a plan, a new user comes in, they'll see this screen where they can buy the plan. There is a payment gateway, and we also support UPI. One of the platform which supports UPI. I have to fight through through the payment gateway. I said I need UPI because a lot of transaction happens through it, right? So it will show you a lot of things, like you can use premium item, you get more storage, you can upload more and more files onto the platform and use this across your other projects and games. And you can upload the file as big as 250 MB. Like if you have a very high quality asset, you can upload it. You can have 30 plus users in multiplayer section. Like if you're making a multiplayer game or you're collaborating, then 30 plus users can join into the same session. You can have as big as 5 kilometers space, and then you can export your game to Windows app or web app. You can remove the Zimension watermark, because if I press play, so when you press play, this is how your game will actually run, and this is actually your link of the game as well. So you can see on the top, you see this is a watermark, right? So if you don't want this watermark again, if you are a premium user, you will be able to remove it. Now going back to the pricing plan, okay, you can generate multiple 3D models from our AI. You can add premium items from the library itself. I have just shown you, like if you see a green icon, that means that is a premium model, and you can add it to your project. And that's why I say the price is low, because we have quite less things in the premium section in terms of items. But as the library will increase, we will offer more and more value. Then we will start increasing the price of our premium subscription. Okay, then this is interesting, you get 250 AI credits, right? And this is the AI credits across the Zimension ecosystem and platform. Will be used for different AI workflows. For example, something uses 1 credit, something will use 30 credits, based on how much it's gonna charge us for compute and transferring the services to you. You also get 500 Z coins. So Z coins are very interesting, because this is how you can spend. These are the coins which you can spend onto different games, and based on that you can get some perks. You can skip some checkpoints. You can revive your player as per like whatever a game developer designs to consume, just like Robux, right? It's the virtual currency which you can use to get an overedge, and you get like proper help and support in terms of your development. If you're facing any challenge, I sit and my team sit one to one with you and help you with your issues. So these are the perks you get in the premium plan, and which you're gonna get for a very low cost. I think for the first 10 users, we're gonna best 10 users, we're gonna give 50% off, flat 50% off. It's like a casual breakfast. You're getting Zimension Premium for in the cost of a casual breakfast, which you can have in like 4 or 5 p.m. High tea. So anyways, going back to the editor, I'll show you like what the AI magical stuff that we have here. So if you click here, you will see these are the AI credits, right? And these credits will be used across different areas into the platform. So we are starting from as low as 50 rupees. Okay, if you have already consumed your AI credits, then you can of course buy it. You can also top up it. But once I'll provide you, once you buy the subscription, right, then you will get these AI credits, 250 AI credits including in the subscription, and you can use it on different places. So where exactly you gonna use it? So I'll start with something super heavy. Okay, so for example, if I want to generate, if I open add items, so here you can upload your own GLB files, FBX files. Uh, okay, you can upload your own GLB, FBX, and step files, which will be added to your file section. You can see all these files are here, or you can click on generate with AI. So here you can write a text description of what sort of model you want, and you can also upload your own image. Like if you have created a concept art of a character or something, or maybe you already have a different version and you have an image, so you can directly upload your model and generate the 3D model. What we will try to do is, maybe we yeah, you, if let's say you don't get access to AI, because we don't want users to jump from Zimension here and there and bounce again. So you can first create a sample image, right, and then you can generate the 3D model around it. So give me any ideas in the chat. Let's try this, try to create something with AI. GTA 8. No, 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 no. 3D model, not game. GTA 8 is very easy, bro. We need something hard. Cat, okay. Okay, let me write a cute cat with, let's say, purple color, and red ribbon, and a bell. Okay, let's see what sort of image is gonna generate. Human cat. Oh, come on. Swat cats, right? Swat cats were more like humanized cats. Okay, so as you can see, there is a purple cat. Apparently, they have generated the realistic version. I wanted the stylized one. I forgot to write it in the prompt. Uh, but let's generate the 3D model. Fingers crossed, because it does take a lot of time to generate. Okay, so you can see on the top it's generating a 3D asset. So it takes around 1 to 2 minutes. Sometime it can go up to 3 minutes. So it will happen in background. Till then you can edit whatever you want. And one announcement, like not announcement, something I want to genuinely suggest you guys. We are offering you these AI credits in a much cheaper way than the other platform, because the minimum subscription you can get for these text to 3D models out there is around 1600 to 1500 rupees. So even to get the small taste of it, you have to pay that much money. But on Zimension, the cost is somewhere similar, but we are giving you in a more accessible cost. You can always top up if if you feel that AI models are super cool, then you are feel to top up. But in the subscription, you are getting 250 credits, in which you can generate around 5 to 6 3D models, right? uh, for image, we are using, we keep switching the model here. Right now Gemini is doing really good for us. Okay, so right now is Gemini, but we have custom prompts in the place. uh, but we're gonna have our own image model, because a lot of Indian communities and government bodies are interested to support us, so they want us to have everything local. So let's hope we may get something Indian and something more affordable for everyone very soon. But right now, yeah, we are using the best one out there. So if for image we are using the best model, right? For text to 3D we are using the best text to 3D model, which we cannot reveal. But you'll see the quality. And if let's say you have skipped, you have turned off the your computer or closed the tab, don't worry, your 3D model will be pop up here. Okay, your 3D model will pop up here. And right now it's showing 0 bytes because the file is not added, but you will always find it in your files. It's processing in the back end. Okay, so that's one way of creating 3D. Then you can also describe it in the form of text, and then I can you can create a model. Yeah, you can suggest. Sort of. Yeah, yeah, you're audible. Hmm. 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 Saurabh, sorry to interrupt you. We'll continue, but the 3D model is here. You can see. नहीं मैं समझ गया हाँ अगर so that functionality is also there, so you can upload your own image, simple as that. I can give a built-in feature where you can open up a phone or open up a camera, but the moment I say camera, I will go in a lot of trouble of asking permissions and all, security and all. So it's better click a photo, upload, and you can generate a model. So you can eve. हाँ बिल्कुल हो सकता है वो यही तो है ना सी आई टेल यू आई शो यू योर आइडिया इज़ वेरी गुड सो यहाँ पे यू कैन अपलोड इवन अ स्केच सो वी हैव समथिंग यू सी दिस बटन ये बटन क्या करेंगे ये कॉन्सेप्ट जनरेट करके देगा तो ये उसी के लिए है मतलब अभी एक आर्टिस्ट है राइट इफ देर इज एन आर्टिस्ट ही ड्रॉज थिंग्स सो व्हाट ही विल डू इज अपलोड एन इमेज देन फ्रॉम हिज आर्ट you can get a reference image. So this prompt doesn't generate any image, it only generate the image that is suitable for 3D model. You're getting it. So your sketch can be anything, but it will generate something that can be created as a 3D model. And then with generate 3D model, it will use that reference image to generate the actual part. So this here I can upload any of my file. Let me try. No, I don't have a 3D. But let us try something text to 3D. Give me another idea, guys, where the text can describe the model properly. I'll pick up from the first two three suggestions. Just write down what do you want me to type. We'll just try the text to 3D part. I know it's decent enough, but since we want to have this session more interactive, that's why. And I'm hope a lot of you gonna use this 3D stuff. So I want to hype you guys up as well. A lightning warrior. Okay, that is something. I feel it gonna have like a lot of details. But yeah, any more suggestion? Her. What exactly you mean her, Ayush? Okay. Why everyone is more into the battling warrior? Acha, I'll tell you one interesting feature that's coming to Zimension. So what we are also planning is, okay, there will be a button which you can trigger to make it as a character. And if you make it as a character, it will generate the model in T pose and automatically rig it, and you will have a playable character which can also be an NPC. I'll show you like how easy it is to set up NPC. So you can have moving character generated from 3D instantly. So that feature is also coming soon, and if we launch that feature you'll able to enjoy it if you are a subscribed member directly without paying anything extra. So let me write a lightning warrior. Lightning Warrior. Any appearance detail? Mm, with with uh, lightning sword and Viking type costume or armor, right? Armor and fat or healthy. So, and make him fat. Okay, we also have this thing where you can have standard and low poly. So, standard may cost you a little more credits, but we'll start with something low poly. And I don't promise good quality with the text. It always depend on how nicely you write your prompt, but we'll see the result. Till then, I can scale this cat. Yeah, we have changed the shortcut from S to E for scaling. Okay, this is cute little cat. And yeah, about another stuff in AI, so I'll show you something really cool if you want, if you are into production, filmmaking, images and all those stuff, or making a concept a reality. So for example, let's say this is any of my concept scene, right? And let us get a good use of this AI generated cat. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's say I want to make a funny reel where this cat will dance or do some crazy stuff, right? So this is something out of gaming, but we have added this feature for that matter. So you have this scene. So you have created something with a very low fidelity scene right here. Then you can select the type of output you want in terms of image. So let me put photorealistic. Make an interesting. Even though I've selected photo, I don't need a prompt, but I'm still typing it. Thing ultra realistic cinematic. I'm just throwing in the word. Let's see. So what's gonna do it will take the context here, and then it will generate a photorealistic image, which you can again send it to VO3 and generate a video out of it. And we have done it ourselves. Like, some of the we have converted our low poly game to a photo. Okay, it's already here. See, if I click preview. So this way you can generate architectural scenes, your concept, even if you can put a low fidelity stuff and then get a triple A type of graphic scene and show it to your investors or the concept, and then reverse engineer it, right? And you can also download it. It's not that we are keeping this image. How do I save it? Okay. AI generated blah blah blah. So I will try to make a demo where we put it into VO3, or if some of you have a VO subscription, we can try that. But this is how you can do. Let me try something stylized. Low poly, colorful. This is also good to generate concept art, and also it's really important for generating thumbnails of your game. No matter what is your game, thumbnails is the clickbait that is that's super important for your game to get more and more clicks, right? So we are again regenerating it. You can also write something. You can also write the name of the game so that it generates an actual cover of your game with some background images of the characters and scene, and also the name. Okay, so now we have this. Okay, see, it generated this colorful low poly stylized thing. So based on your prompt and type, you can have it. All right, the warrior is generated. Can you guys see? And it is a PBR material. Huh? You can see the shining. Wait, let me move the sun and show you. See, you can see all the materials have, like, metallic and roughness. So for example, wait, we'll go from, yeah, by the way, you can use WASD to navigate here. Okay, so if I move the sun, you can see the fur reflection on the fur and the armor is different, right? So it's all PBR material that's get generated. So very good quality of 3D. I mean, I told you we are using the best service out there for generating 3D model, and this way you can populate the asset. Sooner or later we're gonna have a pipeline where you can write a prompt and it will create sub tasks for different services, and it's gonna create something amazing for you guys. Okay, so this is another this image generation, thumbnail generation is another thing. But let's say I want to make okay, let me go to the chat first. I'm missing classic simile house with shark. Okay, somebody gave a prompt also. We'll try that also. Can we create some custom animation for the models, or it comes with pre-rigged? Okay, so animation is a complex task, and you need to do it in Blender. But auto rigging is something we are working only for the character models. But let me show you a very basic NPC flair. Like I'll show you character behavior, because that is something we're gonna integrate into the AI very soon. Let me add. Alison, can you help me which character we have pre-configured with NPC? Mm, let I think first I think let us define it properly. Uh, Let me select this tribal guy. Okay. So this guy is already a character, right? In Zimension, it will have all the animations. So you see all these 34 animations in the list. So these animations will be added to any character which supports the Zimension character parameters, and it's there in the documentation. But if your character has a right set of rig and the sort of animations, then it will detect it and you can make it perform any sort of animations in the list. And using these animations, all these animation, even die, falling, anything, uh, you can also make this character, you can add behaviors to this character, NPC behaviors, right? So where exactly is, yeah, character behavior, right? You can learn more if you click on this I button. It's gonna take you to the documentation, right? But here we just turn it on and we need to add a behavior, right? So we can like when I want to start a behavior, right? Because dimension is all event driven, right? Everything is triggered from an event. So if we put start and we put follow, it can also generate a nav mesh, right? Okay, so it's going to generate this nav mesh automatically inside the engine itself. This is the green area where this character can actually move around and follow us, right? I'll play and show you. You see this guy is following us. If I move around, he will keep following me. So this way he can be a friend, but if I turn it to attack mode, he will start attacking me. So for example, instead of follow, I will choose attack. Okay. But one interesting thing what we can do is, the moment we interact with this particular character, then this character is gonna start attacking me. Okay. So first we'll add some interaction here and we'll name activate. I can name anything. Activate attack, anything, and then I will add an event. So right now we have not created the event, so we can create it right here. So attack start. Again, you can type anything. There are no standard stuff for this. You can type in whatever language you want. Okay, so you can see this attack start event has been added the moment I interact. And then here in the character behavior, instead of on start, wait, yeah, here I'll remove this event and I will select this attack start. Okay, so when I interact this guy will start attacking me. Yeah, you can import your original rig model and the animations will be shown in that animation workflow. You see right now that guy is not attacking me. If I interact, he will start hitting me. I will take the damages and eventually I will die. But let's say you want to take revenge, you want to hit the guy as well. So I'll add a weapon inside the platform, and you can convert any model into a weapon, but we already have weapons, a lot of weapons inside the game. So we'll use one. So let me use this AK, and where shall I put it? Yeah, right next to the player, or for fun, we'll put it behind. You can see. So if you can configure all those things in weapon, like the type of gun, rifle, you can adjust the grip point and all, because you need to define where exactly the hand needs to hold, right, the which part of the weapon. Then there is fire point, aim point, judgment. So you can just configure anything in this panel, and that thing will be converted into a gun. But since we have ready-made items into the library, so you can use it. Acha, yeah, right now these features are for free also. This is not everything is premium. So if we interact, okay, see, I killed this guy. So this way you can spawn multiple enemies and create your game where there are enemies and there are friends, right? Now hopping back to the premium stuff, what else you can do? So what I want is, I want this guy to speak something, right? So earlier our flow was something where a character can actually talk, right? There were like you have to upload a audio file which has a dialogue, and then character used to speak it out. I think even better, let me add a supported character which will do this. So you can actually generate text to dialogues, so instead of showing that old school text blocks or chat call outs, you can directly make characters talk. Okay, let me add this ready player me character which has some basic mouse animation. Okay, and so we have to go to the sound setting, right? And then you can add any sort of sound. You can upload it from your own device. You can even record your own audio and upload it here. You can have something selected from our library, right? But let's say you want to generate a dialogue, so you can select any voice. uh, Let me select this and name it dialogue 1, and uh, I will say, hi, talk to the warrior to activate activate attack stance. Okay, then yeah, you can also preview the voice. Is generating behind the scenes. So this is the voice of the selected character, and when you click on generate, it's gonna generate this particular text into the speech. I'm sure you guys are able to hear the audio as well. Okay, the dialogue is here, we can play. Okay, we will add idle. Okay, and she should be idle from the start, but here on interaction, talk girl, we'll create this new event which will trigger a talking action as well. Do we have talking? Yeah, talking action like this. And talk girl, we're gonna trigger this from interactions. When I interact, we'll say talk, and then what should we do when user interact? We should trigger this event called toggle, and this will trigger this event which will trigger this animation, uh, not in the loop, and also trigger the sound that we have just created over here. Okay, so on event, on which event? This one. Okay, uh, let us see. So you guys are able to hear the audio of this shared screen also. Just give me heads up. Yes, no. Yeah, okay, wonderful. So if I press T, it will switch to first person. Okay. So you can see the button is showing. If I press, okay. So you can see the character is not talking. So this way you can make some characters talk around it. And if I press again, this guy is gonna start chasing me. Yeah, and yeah, even in first person we can hold the gun. Okay. So since damage setting is not defined, so I cannot hit any of these objects. But yeah, so this is one of the feature that is enabled in if you are a premium user, and it doesn't cost much credit, but 10 credits is fine. Another way is you will get to run script. So this is again feature that we don't promote a lot, but if your game needs a very custom thing, custom stuff, so you can get this script editor where you get the entire engine, and there are several properties. Some of the examples are already given here, and you can write your own code, own logic, own loop, etc. over here. And the interesting thing is, since we are talking about code, you can generate the code with AI. So I can write anything. uh, so maybe yeah, make the character go in size each time. uh, what exactly? Mhm. Okay, in a e- character size periodically uh, with sign function. Let's see. Let's AI surprise. Okay, now it's generating because I have chose to replace the entire script. Oh, see, the script is generated. It wrote all this, scaling and other stuff. Okay, let us see. I'm super afraid when a script is added to the scene, because this is where the debugging and error starts to happen, because you're entering from a no code to the coding part of a game engine. I jinxed it. Okay, so yeah, so the script ran well. Maybe it was anticipating any sort of event on start, on frame. Okay, the code seems right. Anyway, so this is where you can generate AI code. Okay, all the coders know better what to do over here, but you can write, and actually our AI script all have all the documentation of internal documentation, which has not been shared with anyone, is still there with AI, and it's gonna generate the code. Okay. One more feature is there. I have shown you this. Yeah, we also want to announce a brand new feature, which is again not you cannot found in a lot of engines on the internet. We have revamped and revived one of our very early product, and you can now create 3D models right in your browser. How cool is that? And you can even be able to very soon able to edit the models. You can see I've added a cube. Just like Blender, I can go to the edit mode by pressing to like going like this, and I can drag a vertex, right? Make something super simple and export it. Not and also export it, but also I'll be able to save this inside Zimension, because it's all a part of ecosystem. Okay. I'll show you something complex also. Wait, let me first make some symmetrical changes. What I'll do is I'll add a spear so that it looks like a cat. It won't look as good as the generated AI image, but for the time. Yeah. So I can also maybe do a boolean. Okay, so I can select both of them by, wait, do we have a select mode, or I can do by like this, and I can select union. Okay, so now if I go to the edit mode, you can literally see all the complex geometrical boolean operation happening at the same time, right? So I'll quickly snap back to this mode, and I can change the material also. So what was the color of that cat? Purple, right? Something like this. You can change the roughness, smoothness, metalness, right? And I can export it. Yeah, I can download it and save it as well. So once I save it, it will go, yeah, I can download the GLB as well. uh, but once I save it, it will, it should appear in my library, or if not, you can again upload it. Yeah, that mesh model is generated, and it's here. So imagine a workflow where you don't have to go to and fro into the dimension. We will try to bring that entire pop website or product into this pop-up. And what else you can do with the credits is, in this platform, let me go back. You can create CAD models. So I'm not sure how many of you know about CAD models, but CAD models are engineering CAD files, which which follows all this geometrical stuff. Like square edges and all. So for example, I ठीक है, so this is a very simple explanation, right? Or maybe I'll just write one. A plate with uh, plate 50 into 50 mm, and four holes 10 mm dia, and plate thickness 5 mm. Okay, so we have so this is the free one, but since we have a lot of credits, so we can use the advanced ones as well. But for the complex geometry, it can it will, the advanced one will do a better job. What it's saying, let me try the basic one. Okay, so this is something extra you're getting, if you, at least if you want to try some CAD models and all, and then you can export it into any different format that you want. This is experimental feature, but we are hooking some nice models along with it, so that we can so you see, it generated a plate with exact dimension I have told, and a hole. Okay, so yeah, you can again download or save it to the library. You can download the step file. Okay, and this way you can use and try out this product. I'll still save it to my library. See, now it's available in Zimension ecosystem. So as you can see, we are doing a lot of stuff. This is the website we have just launched. You can create CAD text, you can have an editor in your browser. So we're gonna make the browser super powerful with Dimension, and we're gonna only charge for the things that are actually costing. We're gonna not gonna charge you for something random and all those stuff. Yeah, so even for the SaaS fees, we are very reasonable about it. And yeah, export is something you guys should experiment yourselves once you get the subscription, once you buy it. And you can try upload it on itch.io and other websites, and you can also host it on your own platform. Also try the exe one, it runs better. You can add some high quality objects into the scene. Yeah, and you can also edit, you can add description and all. You can add a loading screen, custom graphics. This is the graphic, this is the loading screen, and a lot of things are covered into the tutorial. And for the folks who actually want to make some revenue from Zimension, we have a very simple structure. You can add in-game purchases. So you have seen that Z coins wala thing, right? So you can just define a pop-up. For example, let's say we want to make the gun appear when somebody makes a transaction. Okay, so instead of directly showing the gun, what I'll do is I'll make this gun show on certain event. So show gun. Okay, I'll create this new event, and right now the gun won't spawn immediately the game starts. So what we're gonna do is we can add some sort of console, or uh, let me add this thing. Okay, let's make the color red. And also what I'll do is, to get attention, I'll add a basic transition. Okay, let me delete this, add another transition. Yeah, okay, so I'm creating multiple states, and this transition will make this box move up and down. Okay, so state 1, initial state, and it will loop. Okay, and it should trigger yeah, from on start event. All right, and what will happen when I collide with it, right? Instead of interacting, we'll directly add something on collide. We will oh, okay, no, we can't do this. We will show pricing. Show pricing. Okay, and since we have Z coins, I guess we have, so we'll create a purchase. This purchase should be shown when the show pricing will be triggered, and after somebody made a transaction of X amount of coins, the gun will be shown. Okay, so and this thing will cost me like 5 coins. Okay, so I've added this, and let's see how it goes. See, we could have made the cube follow the original thing again, but yeah, you see this pop up, right? And if I use 5 coins, it's gonna show me the gun. Otherwise the gun wasn't there. So you can have some animation also, or some transition where the gun is zooming out or appearing out of the blue with a sound, and then user can get access to something that user need, right? And then this way, you using your creativity, you can set up the purchases. But this box is irritating me a lot, so let me set it up. uh, this transition, I'll select the initial value again, so that it loops up and down. Okay, yeah, like this. Okay, yeah, we can have rotation animation as well, but I'm just showing like there are a lot of things you can do. And yeah, somebody was asking like how do you add, for example, let me add this zombie model. Okay, okay, so this zombie model has couple of animations already attached. Like there are 8 animations. So if your own 3D model has any sort of animation in any sort of rig, even if it's not rigged, it will be shown into this drop down, and you can trigger this animation and configure them based on any event. And you can add so we have also added a local event system. So the regular events will shown in white color, but you start with at the rate, these events will be local to the item itself, right? And then once you set up the logical behavior with items and the events, then you can copy that thing, and that particular logic flow will be copied around the area, around all the objects, right? So this is the logic flow. You can create any sort of logic. Like if I mean these things are covered in my tutorial section, but yeah, like on toggle, if the variable value of I can create the variable also. Like coins collected, anything. You can add a number and the value is greater than. Mm, where is greater than? Okay, coin should, if it's change variable, it will add the variable by 2, and then you can add a check condition where, and now you can actually add multiple conditions, to check whether the value of a variable is greater than or less than a particular value or a variable. And true, you can trigger some other event, and false, you can trigger some other event. Okay, so yeah, toggle something like this. And once you created the events, you will see this visual scripting over here, and you can also create stuff from here as well. You can create events, you can also create logic flows from here. Okay, so yeah, we will move it everything to visual scripting very soon. So this way you can create very amazing games. And I'll show you the game I have created just today in like 1.5 hour. It's super simple game. Have you added it to templates, Allison? Yeah, it's here. And this game is available for you to copy and remix and edit the way you want. Okay, so this game is live. Uh, I think you need to make it public, Allison, or I need to publish. Okay, I'll publish it. No worries. Uh, Give me a moment, but I can show you the gameplay. No, I don't think you can publish. Are you still able to see my screen in the editor? You're not able to see the editor, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, all changes saved, game is published. Yeah. Now, if I go here, okay. Yeah. Now I'm able to copy this project. And yeah, but don't forget to publish. Until and unless your world is published, you cannot do anything, right? So you will get the QR code, you get the link to be shared, and this link is actually converts into a card which people can actually, uh, share on WhatsApp. So it's an interesting link, not just a random link. It shows the thumbnail of the game that you have created and everything. So this is how you should publish the game. And let me show you the gameplay. I'll close the other tabs. See, the door shuts off and zombie will attack me. Okay, there's one more guy loading. Okay, so now the wave 1 is cleared. Okay, now, so we have like multiple zombies here. All this. So essentially, after I clear one wave, another set of zombies spawns, and they all spawns on this particular event. You can see the complex logic flow. let me show you the visual part. Yeah. So this is the visual part, like all these events and variables over here. So yeah, this way, you can create some awesome projects. We already have some featured projects which were developed during the game jam and the games and all everything. If you have created something really nice, do share onto the platform. And you can also if the game is good, we also personally promote the game onto our channels. And you can also release the game for community. It's super simple. In your project, just click here and click this button, release to community. Once you do this, the game will be requested to us, and we will be able to publish it, and you will see that game in community. And we also track how many likes a game get, and how many views a game gets. So this if something catches our eye, we also help them to promote and take the game in the next forward steps. So keep building and sharing. And as you see, you can directly share the link, and your game will be live. You don't need to download and take worry about the build and everything. So yeah, that was it. I guess the offer and everything was announced already by Nikhil. You can always buy top up the coins. Starting from 10 rupees of UPI. Okay, you can get a UPI thing, and you can get the coins, and you can get started with it. But yeah, that's all about it. Maruf, have I left anything in the premium plan, or covered pretty much everything? Yeah. And if you're a 3D artist, you want to have your presence on Zimension for other users to use your 3D models, then you can communicate with us. We will explain you, guide you through the process of building our library. And the games you create works on all the devices, so it's a cross platform anyways. Okay, Nikhil. Thanks, man. Thank you for giving me opportunity to present this amazing product for the community, by the community. But we do charge. So yeah. But yeah, most of the things are free. Just kidding. Any questions? Hello? What was the last thing I said? Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, I was saying that if somebody is a good 3D artist and all, you can contact us. We will help you list your 3D models onto the platform as well, so that you get more visibility. People use your 3D models, and everything you develop is cross-platform. You can play it on different devices. So it's a good channel. And I thanked you, Nikhil, for giving me this opportunity to share about my product and help the community with the platform.